Ceann Corla. When I was coming from my home in Newbridge to work in Leinster House this morning, I had the option of driving, getting a train because I live close to a good rail network, which is quite expensive, but that's another argument, or the bus. My brother Cathal, who lives in my family home outside Rathangan, does not have those options. There's no railway station in Rathangan. Cathal does not drive. He needs to go to work every day. His job is incredibly important to him. Cathal has Down syndrome, and going to work is the mainstay of his life. It gives him independence, it gives him a salary, and it gives him an opportunity to socialise in his working place the way many of us want to do. If part of his journey to work is using a public bus, and if that public bus was taken away from him, I would dread to think of the impact on him. There are many more like Cathal in South Kildare, in County Kildare, and indeed across the country. There are so many people absolutely dependent on Bus Éireann. Those of us who live in large towns that have railway stations, and we are lucky to have 4 in County Kildare. There are many counties, that, including your own Ceann Corla, that have no railway stations. The fact that the government and the Minister is even considering the possibility of closing down Bus Éireann is appalling, and it's leading to huge fear among many people in rural Ireland. I think it's quite ironic, the fact that the government published a paper last week with 276 actions in relation to supporting rural Ireland, and yet we have a situation where people feel that they're going to lose out on the connectivity that is hugely important to their jobs, to their health, and indeed to their day-to-day living. So I plead with you, Minister, to show leadership by confronting the crisis that is here, facing our public transport system. Ignoring the crisis will not go away, and the workers in Bus Éireann absolutely need to be supported also.